Find the angle between the two vectors u and v. Well, remember, to find the angle between them, you have to find the dot product. So we're given the u, we're given the v. The first thing we need to do is figure out the magnitude of u and the magnitude of v. So the magnitude of v is the square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared, 25 plus 144, square root of 169, which is 13. And then the magnitude of u is going to be the square root of negative 3 squared plus 4 squared, 9 plus 16, 25, which is 5. So cosine of theta is equal to, remember how to get the v over the magnitude of v? You put these two over 13. So it's going to be 5 over 13, 12 over 13 times, then we do the same thing with the u's. We have negative 3 over 5, 4 over 5. Okay, let's find the dot product. Multiply the a's, multiply the b's, add them together. So we have 5 over 13 times negative 3 over 5. I like parentheses instead of the dot. And then plus 12 over 13 times 4 over 5. We can reduce that first fraction. 5 will go into 5 once. So we just end up with negative 3 over 13. However, if we leave it, 13 times 5 is 65, and that one's going to be 65. And since we're adding them, we need common denominators anyway. So let's just not reduce it first. We get negative 15 over 65 plus 48 over 65, which ends up giving us negative 15 plus 48 is 33 over 65. Now this is our cosine of theta. So theta is going to be the inverse cosine of 33 over 65, which is approximately what? Inverse cosine 33 divided by 65 is about 59.5. 59.5 degrees. Let's see if that makes sense with our picture. So if we were to graph these two vectors, negative 3, 4, have a straight edge, and I still drew a crooked line. That's our u, and then 5, 12. Oh my goodness, that's off the page. It's way up here somewhere. Let's just pretend like it's right there, okay? Should have counted by 2's. Okay, so that's going to be our v. We're saying that the angle between them, this angle right here, is 59.5 degrees. We just want to make sure that it seems reasonable. And if you know what a 45-degree angle looks like, then you would know that this one needs to be just a tad bit bigger. And it is. That's a pretty reasonable representation of that angle. So the angle between the two vectors is 59.5 degrees.